Hey there everybody, it's me, Nicholas Clay of Sonic Mario 01 Productions, and I'm here to give you all a very, very important update video, and this is going to essentially tell you all what is to come of the channel in terms of content, animations, and all the other kinds of stuff that I have planned. So let's just get down to it. But to start off, I know some of you guys are probably sick of the amount of update videos that I've done. I mean, me personally, I am getting sick of making these as well because this seems all I've been doing on it, which is not the case, but it just seems that this is what's been happening on my channel for quite a while now. But that's not to say that this channel will be devoid of content, because like I said, I have plans, and yeah, so let's just get down to it. I know I've already said that, but I like to repeat myself, so I'm sorry. The first really big thing that I want to get out of the way is that I'm going to college. Now, I know some of you are probably thinking already, oh no, there's going to be no content. Well, again, that's wrong, because why would I be making this video in the first place? But the thing about college that's different from high school is that while there is a lot of work to do, you have more free time to just do whatever you want. So, and that's especially evident with my class schedule, because the way that my class schedule is that Monday and Wednesday I have 2 art classes, and they're essentially back to back with each other, but they have a small little break in between for like lunch and such. But on Tuesday and Thursday I have 2 more classes. I have a human communications class, but I've also got a class that's required for new freshmen at the college that I'm going to. But the good thing about Tuesday and Thursday is that with those classes that I just mentioned, there's a large gap in between. I think it's like something from 4 to 6 hours, until the next class. So I have a really big break in between both classes. So with that, I'm able to get all my homework done. Well, not all my homework done, but most of my homework done at college. So that way, when I get home, or when I get to the place where I'm staying, as I'm commuting to college and all that, I'll have more free time to work on animations or all these other things that I have planned. So I think I've rambled on long enough, but another thing that I want to get off of my chest before I start is that I just want to apologize to you guys, because, I mean, I'm probably one of the worst YouTubers out there, honestly. I mean, look at me. I have 8,000 subs, and what am I doing? Nothing. That's what has happened. There's nothing big that's happened. It's just been nothing for 4 years. Because high school was kicking my butt, and I was kicking myself in the butt because I wasn't making any content. And I know you guys were like, well, where's the next video? Where's the next animation? Where is Nick dead on his channel? No, I'm not dead, guys. I've just been extremely busy. I'm an extremely busy guy, and I have all these things that have been going on, especially during high school, especially during high school, mostly in the senior year and junior year. But I can safely say that now that I'm going to college, I will have more time to do the stuff that I want to do, while still prioritizing homework and everything that needs to get done before I get to do the stuff that I want to get done. I think I've talked about that enough for right now, so why don't we get down into the stuff that you guys are probably all waiting for, and I am so happy to finally reveal to you all some new ideas, some fresh new ideas for this channel. So why don't we stop wasting time and let's get down to it. So the first video that we have here is a new world to explore, which is essentially going to be my introduction video to me using Source Filmmaker. Now, for those of you that don't know what Source Filmmaker is essentially a free software that you can get on Steam. It's essentially a 3D animation software that's free on Steam, and you can pose the characters however you want, you can animate them. It's a really fun software, and I've been digging it for quite a while now. At the beginning of the summer, that's essentially what I've been doing, trying to figure it all out. And it wasn't until halfway through the summer that I actually figured it all out, because like at the beginning of the summer, I started working on it and I was confused because Source Filmmaker at the start was really overwhelming and I really couldn't figure it out. So I let it sit for, I'd say, about a quarter or half of the summer vacation that I had before I started college, obviously. And then I got back on it and I figured out how to do some simple things. And you can all see that in the video that I posted where I showcase what I've been working on in Source Filmmaker, which I'll probably link into the description or flash it up on the screen. I'll probably put it in the description. But yeah, it was just starting off with simple things like attaching clothes to the Inkling models in there, and then rescaling Sonic models and all of that, and just posing the characters, getting a feel for it. And now with this new video that I have in mind, it's just going to be a straight introduction where it all starts in this new main universe that I have in mind, where it's just where it all begins. And the way that this video is going to play out is Sonic and Mario just dropped into the test stage of Source Filmmaker. For those that are aficionados at Source Filmmaker, you'll know what I'm talking about. For those that don't know, don't worry. I've got some work in progress pictures that'll probably flash up there. You're probably seeing them right now. So yeah, Sonic and Mario just dropped into this test stage. They don't know where they are, and they eventually do figure out where they are, but I will keep how they figure out where they are secret for right now, because it's just some wacky hijinks are going to happen in this video, and it's going to be a nice little fun thing to like open the door to Source Filmmaker for me. So there's that. And I hope you all look forward to that. Next, we have, after that, is going to be a Splatoon-themed Squid Girl video. Now, the reason why I want to do this is because, as of late, I've been getting a little bit more into anime. And I only started watching anime when it was about spring break of my senior year of high school. And the very first anime that I watched was, if you guys don't know already, it's Clannad. And if you want my full opinions on that, you can watch my Anime Talk episode 1 on it, where I have my good friend Ethan, or Gumshoe Gamer. I'll put his link in the description below for his channel. He's a cool guy, he does Let's Plays, check him out. But essentially what we did in that video was we talked for almost an hour on what we liked about the show, what we didn't like about the show, and we were just praising the show the whole time. But we had some problems with it, but it was just a good time. And really, the show was Clannad as a whole, both its first season and After Story, which is the second season. Really, really good anime. I recommend you all watch it. But then I started getting more into like other stuff like Toradora, and then there was Anohana, and then Noragami, and then Squid Girl. And the push to watch Squid Girl was really influenced by Splatoon. Because Splatoon has, as you can see on the screen with the little picture that I made, Splatoon has a Squid Girl outfit that you can dress your Inkling up in and just claim the turf or play some ranked battle matches in. And I think that was the influence to make me watch Squid Girl. Because, I knew it was a thing. I knew who Inka Musume was, or Squid Girl, as she's called here in English. But I really wasn't that interested until as of late. So then I watched the anime and I really liked it. I liked the first season a whole lot. Like, that's it. It just works. The first season is like pure gold, honestly. But second season, well, I haven't finished it, but it's very mediocre. But that's all I can say because I really haven't finished it yet. But I probably will. I probably will later down the road. Back to the video topic. This Splatoon themed Squid Girl source filmmaker animation is going to essentially be what it sounds like. I mean, you can see it on the screen with the image again. It's an Inkling girl dressed up in the Squid Girl outfit. It looks like Squid Girl 2. And, some wacky adventures are going to happen. It's essentially going to be a remake, reimagine, my own take on the first episode of Squid Girl from season 1. So yeah, it's just the very first episode, but it's going to have my own spin on it with, the Mario and Sonic characters all like, oh, who's this person? And then Squid Girl's going to say, oh, I'm going to invade mankind and do all the crazy stuff that she wants to do. But obviously, if you watch the show, spoiler alert, she's not really good at it. So I hope you look forward to that. I think that one's going to be a fun one to make when I get around to make it. This next one really is just more of a concept idea than fully developed because I don't know where to go with this. So this might be a video that I'll do later down the road when I actually know what to do with it. But what I want to do is a Sonic themed Kingdom Hearts video. Now, for those of you that are not aware, I love Kingdom Hearts. It's probably one of my favorite franchises or series that I've ever played because I love the characters. Yes, I am aware the story is a complicated, convoluted mess. I'm aware of that. But as standalone games, instead of like the overarching plot, I do like the story. So there's my 2 cents on that. And obviously the music, again, fantastic. And again, I love the characters. So I figured why not combine Sonic and Kingdom Hearts because I think that would be an interesting little take on it. So again, this one really is just an idea that I had that will probably get done later down the road, but I'm just throwing it out there. It's just so you guys can get excited for that whenever I get around to making it. Alright, so this next one is kind of a follow-up or like a continuation of this main universe that I want to create in Source Filmmaker, which is, this one really is going to be after like the New World to Explore and the Splatoon themed Squid Girl video. And I think the Sonic themed Kingdom Hearts one will be its own thing while still in the main universe. But this next one really is just going to be a wacky adventure with Sonic and Mario again. But this time they're going to discover the Inklings, ladies and gentlemen. And oh boy, I've got some ideas for this one to make it hilarious and just a funny one to watch because as you can see by this little teaser image that I made, Sonic and Mario they're kind of like, what are these things? What's going on? They're just confused and they're like, okay, whatever, I really can't explain like what's going on in this picture. I just decided to make something funny because that's essentially what the main idea for this video is going to be. So yeah, it's just going to be Sonic and Mario like having some wacky hijinks with the Inklings, and yeah, I think this one will be a really funny one to watch because it's going to be interesting. So I hope you guys look forward to that when it gets developed and finished. Alright, so we're going to transition into something else because I know I've been talking about animation for this whole time, but that's not the only thing that I would be bringing back to this channel. Another thing that I will be bringing back to this channel that was on it for... Actually, it was on... These things were on for quite a while back, way back when I first started, but since then they're all off. What I'm bringing back to my channel is mashups. And the only reason why they were taken off of the channel was because, some of them were good, but, majority of them were either decent or just not good at all. So that's the main reason why I took them down. But in my spare time, when I get the idea, I just sit down, boot up GarageBand and Audacity, and I just edit songs together just for fun. And I've been getting better at mashups, and I've gotten a lot better ideas for mashups, and I still have some that are in my mind, but just be aware that mashups are not going to be the focus of the channel. They'll probably be posted when there's downtime in between animations, and I want to keep you guys entertained until the next one. Which the same thing goes for like any discussion video that I put up there, or anime talk episode, which I kind of want to get to recording with Gumshoe sometime soon. So yeah, mashups will be coming back to this channel. I hope you guys look forward to that. My skills on those have improved immensely, so I hope you guys look forward to listening to the new masterpieces that I've created. And while we're on the subject of mashups, I will say that 3 mashups in particular, at least for right now, will be animated. And the first one that will be animated will be this one that I did that is honestly my favorite out of the bunch, or it's a personal favorite. It's City of Color at Starlight Carnival. Now, yes, it's a Splatoon and Sonic mashup, but trust me when I say this, both songs work, and when I eventually post the mashup, you guys will like it, or not. I'm not going to force you to like it, because, hey, it could, this very well cannot be for you, and you might not want to listen to the mashup, and you're just here for the animation. That's totally fine, but the mashups, again, are here for, like, the downtime between animations, just to keep you guys entertained. And another thing that I'm trying to, like, toss around in my brain is, whether I should post the mashup now or wait until I feel like I want to animate it. Now, I don't want to, like, I'm not going to be that guy that is going to throw out something and say, oh, here it is, and then it's not going to get done. That was old me, and I'm really sorry, because I promised you guys a whole lot of stuff all those years ago, and none of them happened. But now, with all this free time that I have and all these ideas that I'm getting now, I'm pretty sure that promised things will come. They're just going to take time, because animation and anything that is related to like creative content it takes time. So with all that said, I think I probably will post the mashup separately from the animation. So for those that just want to listen to it, that's totally fine. You can just listen to it with one video, and then I'll probably post another one where it's the same thing. It's just fully animated with, Sonic and, well, both modern and classic Sonic dancing, with Knuckles in the background as the DJ and Callie and Marie dancing alongside them. While we're on this subject, I'll just rifle off these next 2 that I plan on animating, that are the mashups. And the next one is The Tide Goes Out at Green Hill Zone. Yes, Marie's solo goes well with Green Hill Zone. I'm not even kidding. You'll just have to wait and see when it's posted. I'll probably be posting the mashups that I've created recently onto the channel, so that way you guys can listen to those and be entertained by those until A New World to Explore gets finished and uploaded. So I hope you look forward to this one, because it's going to be a cool one to listen to. It's mellow, it's a good one, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. And again, this is going to be one of the mashups that I will animate, but for right now, I'll just throw it up there so that you guys can listen to it in all of its glory until it's animated. And with that said, that comes down to the last mashup that I plan on animating later down the road. And when there's Tide Goes Out, there has to be a Bomb Rush Blush. Yes. So this last one is Bomb Rush Blush at Chemical Plant. And yes, it's Callie solo, Bomb Rush Blush with classic Chemical Plant from Sonic Generations. And if you're wondering why Modern Sonic is up on the screen right now instead of Classic Sonic, Modern Sonic's dance moves kind of fit the theme of this a little bit more than Classic's, not gonna lie. Though I will say that Classic Sonic does have some pretty sweet moves. So yeah, just look forward to this one as well, because, it's the exact opposite of The Tide Goes Out at Green Hill, because, you know, instead of being calm and mellow, it's upbeat and catchy and, you know, just energetic, like how Callie is in Tide Goes Out at Green Hill is kind of like how Marie is. She's just calm and mellow. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, that's all of the content that I have planned. Although, there is one more thing that I want to just tease for right now to get you guys a little excited for, because I'm personally excited to get this thing rolling when it's fully developed. So, what I mean is, I'm going to be bringing back a series. No, I'm not going to be bringing back Supersonic Mario Bros. Z, because to be perfectly honest, that thing is an abomination because it was just a rip-off of Super Mario Bros. Z. Now, I know a lot of you guys like that series that died in a fire, which is sad for some of you, but you can't be a content creator or someone who wants to work in the animation or TV show, art world, and just make rip-offs of stuff all the time. Sometimes you have to create your own stuff. So yeah, I'm working on a new series for the channel, and I will say right now that the type of series that I will be doing is going to be a little bit different from what's normally going to be on the channel, which, you know, what you're used to is like action with like a little bit of comedy here and there. This series is going to be more of a slice of life, down to earth type of series. Kind of like Clannad, Toradora, Squid Girl, Onohana, a little bit of Noragami, you know, all of that stuff that I mentioned earlier, which are the main inspirations for this series. And that's all I'm really going to say right now. Although I will say that I have done some concept art, I've got characters made, I'm working on the script for episode 1 of this series. And I know you're all wondering, are you going to reveal the name of the series right now? Be perfectly honest, I'm not, because again, it's not fully developed. There's not even any animation done. There's no storyboarding done. There's no like extra step. Right now, it's just concept art, characters made, and a script that's in the works right now. So I hope you guys are excited for that, because I know I am, because I have a feeling that even though it's going to be completely different from what you're used to on this channel, I think you guys will actually like this, because it's just going to be very different from what you're used to. And I hope you guys look forward to that. So with all that said, ladies and gentlemen, I am Nicholas Clay of Sonic Mario 01 Productions. I know this video has gone on for a really long time, and I'm sorry, it's just how I am. Sometimes I like to explain things in great detail so that you guys get a full understanding of what's going on. So I'm sorry for the length of the video, but hey, I like to talk and I like to explain things. So yeah, this is the end of it. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching all my content. You guys are awesome. Thank you for 8,000 subscribers. I know I'm really late on that, and I apologize, but yeesh. Life is strange, people. Life is really strange indeed, and how it likes to get in your way. But hey, life is also good. Life is really good. So I hope you all look forward to the new content that I will be bringing to the channel. And I will see you all in the next video, which in terms of animation is going to be a new world to explore. In terms of mashups, you'll probably have to wait and see, because even though I revealed a couple of ideas for mashups, you probably won't get to those until a little bit later, because you know me, I like to tease. So, with all that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for listening, subscribing, watching, all the stuff that you do, liking, commenting, and all of that stuff. Have yourselves a fantastic night, day, whenever you're listening or watching this. And I hope you all take care, and I will see you all in the next video.